Hey everybody, Terrio back at you. Thanks for tuning in. As you may notice today, I'm playing my acoustical guitar, but you don't have to have an acoustic. It's not that type of lesson. Sounds nice on acoustic, but works fine on electrical, these voicings. So anybody new out there, welcome to you. All right, I'm going to go over a couple things today to try to broaden your chord game. You ever get bored with chords? I'm going to help you out today, hopefully. All right. So in my, recent never-ending quest to find new shit to talk about on this YouTube channel, I came across this paper that I wrote out for my students back in the day, which seems like 100 years ago at this point, and I called it Voicings, or as Dr. John used to call them, voices. Yeah, it's some hip voices. These are chord voicings, and some of them are pretty cool, I gotta say, all these years later. So what I did was, I'm just gonna cherry pick a few of them, and I'm gonna try to give you some ones that are useful and that aren't too difficult, but kind of, we're gonna extrapolate on like basic chords, but they're really juicy, useful voices. So here we go. That first little thing I was playing, by the way, is from a tune of mine called Dear Ellen. Which uses some of these voices. And that's available as a little lesson download. Click the link below if you're interested. So, first thing, let's take an A chord. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is play the A chord like this. Middle finger, ring finger, pinky. That's the fourth string, third string, second string. Fifth string open, high E string open. Okay, no big deal. If we lift our pinky off, we get an A2 chord. But what I'm going to tell you now is use your first finger and play that first fret, third string, and let those strings ring open, the B and E string. That's a cool little chord. Simple, but really hip. That is, I calling it like an A major 7. It's got the 9 in it as well. I could sit there and technically figure out all these, what they're technically called. Well, it doesn't have the third, so it's not really, I know. I don't care, really. It's an A major 7 to me. Because I can use it for A major 7 type thing, so I'm calling it that. I keep things simple. You could also call it an E over an A. E with an A in the bass. Anyway, that's one. Go back to the A chord. Use your ring finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string. Keep that first finger pressed firmly. Now use your pinky and play that G sharp. That's 4th fret, high E string. That's another great, it's like a A major 9. It's got the 7 on top. You can use those little decorations like that. Cool thing about this voicing, if you move it up here to the 9th fret and then play that 9th fret 5th string with your first finger, include that one, use a low E string, get a beautiful E major 9 voicing. Okay, let's play an E chord, see what we can do with that. If you use your pinky and play the 4th string, 4th fret, keep everything else the same, we get this. E major 9. That's a neat voicing. Let me show you why. That sounds good right there. Move that up a whole step. That's a cool voicing for like an E, what would that be? What is that? C sharp. It's a sharp 11 to vibe. cool voicing. You could do that too. Drop your first finger down. So go back to that. And if we just call this note our root note, which is C sharp, then what do we have now? A beautiful C sharp minor 6 voicing. That's a C sharp minor 6 voicing. Voices. You could go back and forth, and you might be thinking, what am I going to do with these chords? Check it out. Nice loop right there. You know, connect them. Start making up little music with them. Here's another one. That is coming from this B, a B bar chord. You lift off your first finger. That's cool right there. Good little pop rock thing to use. You can move that down here and you get what I call the Jane's Addiction chord. I know it's a bunch of different songs, but it works, that open thing. But what I was doing earlier is I re-fingered this chord. So that's middle finger's playing 7th fret, 6th string. Pinky's playing the octave there, 9th fret, 4th string. Ring finger is playing the major 3rd, open B string, and I'm using my first finger on top to play the 7th. That's a tune of mine called At the End of the Day. It's on my record Still Motion. Uses these chords. That's the one I showed you. That's an F sharp minor 7, but instead of that, I did that open B string again. I love to take advantage of open strings. You're getting that in there, that little cluster. So I hope, you know, you figured out that you can retool just simple chords, you know, and mix and match around the neck. I hope you got something out of this. Give me a like, subscribe if you did. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subs by the end of the year, which is a paltry sum compared to my friends that have, you know, 100,000 subs. So help me get to it. I'm a late starter to the game. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Terrio out.